message is recognize your worth. Oftentimes, we put ourselves in certain situations where we don't know what we are worth. It could be in any type of relationship. It could be in a friendship. It could be an intimate situation. It could even be a work relationship. We do not know our worth. And because of that, we tend to stay in these toxic, draining situation that's it's not healthy mentally, physically, or financially, right? So we find ourselves in these situations where we do not know our worth. So something that you could sit and do is write down a plan, right? A plan of action or a call to action. What will I do so I could understand my worth? For me, I had to sit down, think about the years of experience that I had in this situation. It was a job. Think about the years of experience that I had in the job. Think about what I brought to the table. When I am not there at this particular job, what is missed, right? Do they check up on me? Do they wonder if I'm okay? And simple gestures like that will let you know if you are valued where you work, right? So understanding your worth where you work is a way to level up financially. And if you don't understand what you're worth, you can't ask for a raise, right? Because you haven't evaluated all of your experiences and degrees or certificates or a training, whatever it may be. Anything that will give you a boost in your pay or in a position is something worth evaluating so that you could sit down and propose a new pay, a higher pay. You could propose a new position, a position that will bring you more respect, right? In other words, it could be a relationship that's intimate. You may be in the relationship with the person for a while and they do not show you acts of love or gestures of kindness to let you know that, hey, this person loves me because the person shows me that they love me. But sometimes we do not show people how to treat us. And if we don't show them how to treat us, they don't know and they think that you are not worth the effort. So I could show you better than I could tell you how to treat me, because as the moment you step into the relationship, if I'm always taking care of me, and then you come in and you don't see that you need to take care of me or you need to be okay with me taking care of me, we're going to have a problem, right? Because you don't understand my worth. If you don't feel the need to simple gestures like buy some flowers or call the person during their lunch break and see how they're doing, or on your way home, you thought about me, so you stopped and you know that I like reading the newspaper, or you know that I enjoy sitting and watching a movie. You will come home and you'll set up something like that because you know that I want to sit on the couch and watch a movie while we eat. It's just the simple things, right? And then it could be something in a friendship you're putting out. Hey, whenever we go out, hey, you'll get the tab this time. Next time I'll get the tab. But if you're going somewhere with your friend all the time and they're not picking up the tab or they're not paying for their share of whatever that you guys are consuming, whether it be food or entertainment, that person does not understand your worth and they are not putting in the 100% as your friend. And therefore, you should not be putting in the 100% as their friend, right? Because friendship is a two-way street. And if you understand my worth and you value me as your friend, you're going to make sure I'm happy and I'm going to do the same in return, right? Show me how you want to be treated and I will treat you that way. But if the person constantly puts you down, constantly doesn't recognize your value to the company, your value to the relationship, your value to the friendship, it's time to let that go. Let that job go. Let that relationship go. Let that friendship go, because these people do not understand your worth. And you've shown them over and over again, and they haven't taken the initiative to, one, give you a position that will give you respect and more pay, or give you gestures of love and kindness as a friend or as a partner, why are you doing it? So today's message that says you should recognize your worth is you sitting down and taking the time to really just jot down, hey, these are the things that I want for myself. And don't just write them down, manifest them. If they're not happening right now, make sure they happen, right? Before you get into another situation, before you move on to another job, another relationship, sit down and map out. This is what I want. This is what I have. This is what I need. Separate your wants from your needs. Figure out what's best for you and then move on that. But until you figure out what your worth is through evaluating you, the person you are, what are my attributes? What are my characteristics? What are those positive things about me that I could share with somebody else, right? Or what are the things that I see in me that I want to see in somebody else? And then go from there. But it's time that we understand that in order to be recognized for our worth, we have to evaluate ourselves and we have to understand what we are worth and then set that bar. If there's no bar, nobody sees you. You are not putting the work. You are not showing people who you are. You are pretending that you're someone that you're not. You're hiding behind a title, hiding behind a desk, hiding behind a mask. So you get up and you go to work and you pretend that you are so happy and you don't say, hey, this is not working for me. How can I move forward? Is there something else that I can do? Right? Can my experience get me in another position? Please help me so that I could help you and help myself, right? And in the relationship, hey, let's compromise. Let's work on some things. Let's talk about what makes me happy. Let's talk about what makes you happy. Let's talk about the stuff that makes us uncomfortable. How can we move forward if we do not communicate what we feel, what we think, and what you're expecting? So always communicate your expectations, your needs, so that you could get what you are deserved, what you are valued, what you are worth. See you tomorrow for our next message. And as always, my mission is to use my stories to help you find your purpose or your...
Even though you feel like your hope is gone and you're stuck at the end of the road, keep going, you can weather the storm.